Okay, so here we are at the dashboard of a WordPress installation, and I have installed the NextGen Gallery plugin right here. So what we're going to do is, in order to add images to our post, is first we're going to create the gallery of images that are going to be in our post before we even write the post. You don't have to do it this way, but just to kind of keep everything kind of streamlined, let's just approach it this way. So let's go down here to Gallery and select Add Gallery. Now, what I don't understand this is you select Add Gallery and then it asks you to upload them when we haven't even created the gallery. So let's go to Add New Gallery, and we'll just call this Example Gallery. And what I recommend, or let's just call it here, I've done this before obviously, so we'll call it New Gallery Example. And what I recommend is that the images or the gallery of images that you're going to put into your article, I think you should call the exact same name as the article itself. That way there's no confusion as to what article or what gallery goes to what article. So we've given it a name. We're going to say Add Gallery. Now it's going to ask us to upload the images. Very important to select this box here, if it's not already selected, Scale Images to Maximum Width. Now these numbers may be different for you depending on how your options were set up, and I'll have to go over that in another video. But by default, I think it's 8:6. I've changed this particular one, but go ahead and check this box. So now let's go ahead and select the files we want to upload. So I'm just going to select a range of images real quick. So I'm going to start with this top one. I've clicked it, and I'm holding down the Shift key and clicking this so it selects all images in between. If you wanted to select different images, you would just click on one image, hold down the Command key or Option key on a PC, and click different images. But for this demonstration, I'm going to click the top one, hold down Shift, select these few images, click Open, and here it's going to show you the images it's about to upload. Let's choose the gallery we want to upload it to. Here's the new gallery we just created, and then we select Upload Images. So this will take just a second. Creating the thumbnails, and that is now complete. Now, if we want to go and put some captions or titles on our images, let's go Manage the Gallery. We'll select our new gallery that we just created, New Gallery Example. And then we can change anything we want in here, our description, our title, etc. And then here are our images, and here are our titles and our description. I recommend you get rid of the titles unless you just want to do some short names for each one, that's fine. And then put your description here. Okay, let me spell this right. My typing and my fat fingers working right. And then we could do this for all of them. I'm just going to do it for a few here. All right, and as I said, let's get rid of these titles, and I'll leave a few of them in here just so you see where they show up. So let's say we've done all that. We can hit Save Changes. And then, if we don't like the order that the images are actually in, we can go ahead and click this button here that says Sort Gallery. And we can simply just click and drag these images to different locations to move them around. I'm using Firefox here, and it looks a little funky, but it is moving the images around. So you can move these around any way you wanted to. Hit Update Sort Order, and then let's go back over here to go back to our gallery, and then you should see that new sort order reflected here, which we see. So now we're done with our gallery, so let's go and create a new post by going up here to our Posts on the menu and selecting Add New. So I can't remember exactly what we call that gallery, but I think it's called Example, or no wait, it was Image Gallery Example. I'm not setting a very good example here, am I? So now let's put in some text. I've already clipped or cut some some text from some lorem ipsum website, which is just some placeholder text. So here's our text. And then now we want to insert our images or gallery. And the way we do that is when we install this NextGen plugin in our editor, it added this icon here to the end, which is called the Add NextGen Gallery. So we just click on that, and we want to show as an image list. Not a great name if you ask me, but that's what it's called. And we're going to select the gallery we want to show here. And this is why I like calling the gallery the same name as the article. That way there's no confusion here. So new gallery example. So see, I called it the wrong thing. So new gallery example, insert. So let's just change this just so it matches up. And then we simply hit publish. So now if we go to the front of our website, and I've already done this once before, but I'm going to refresh, and there it is. So if I click on one of our images, it shows up. Here is our description or our caption for this image, and we can select these arrows to go forwards and backwards, or we can conveniently just use the arrow keys on our keyboard, our left and right arrow keys, to circle through or cycle through the images. To go back, you just simply click the image and it takes you back to your blog. And that is how you add images using NextGen.